Hello and welcome to Good Vibrations, a show for seniors by seniors. I'm your host, Mary Labrie. Today on our show, we are going to honor the music of Tracy Chapman. Then we'll be talking about a sport that is the most fun you can have with your clothes on. And then we'll have a trifle of trivia to tantalize you. But first, let's look at the music of Tracy Chapman with host Steve Ferreira.
Don't you know, they're talking about a revolution. It sounds like a whisper. Don't you know, they're talking about a revolution. It sounds like a whisper. While they're standing in the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know, talking about a revolution. It sounds whisper. Poor people gonna rise up, get their share. Poor people gonna rise up and take what's theirs. Don't you know you better run, 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 run. Oh, I said you better run, 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 run. 'Cause finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Yes, finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Oh no, talking about a revolution. Oh, while they're standing in the welfare lines, crying at the doorsteps of those armies of salvation, wasting time in the unemployment lines, sitting around waiting for a promotion. Don't you know, talking about a revolution. It sounds like a whisper. Are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Yes, finally the tables are starting to turn, talking about a revolution. Oh no, talking about a revolution. Oh no, talking about a revolution. Oh no.
Talking About a Revolution was the first song in Tracy Chapman's self-titled debut album that introduced her tremendous talent to the listening world in April 1988. Tracy Chapman is one of the best-selling albums of all time. It quickly gained critical acclaim from a wide majority of music critics, praising the album's simplicity, Chapman's vocal ability, and her political and social lyrical content. The album achieved commercial success in most of the countries it was released, peaked at number 1 on the US Billboard 200, and was certified 6 times platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. Over 3 weeks after its release, the album continued to slowly climb the charts until it reached number 1 in the week of August 27, reaching number 2 in Australia. By July 27, it was awarded platinum status, having sold 1 million copies. Ultimately, it sold over 20 million copies worldwide, and is one of the first albums by a female artist to have sold more than 10 million copies across the world. Simply astonishing. Simultaneous to the album's super success, Elektra Records released the second track as a single 1 day after the album's release. The song got plenty of airplay and received 3 nominations at the 31st Annual Academy Awards in 1989, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, and won Best Female Pop Vocal Performance. It also received an MTV Video Music Award for Best Female Video. Here then is the timeless Fast Car.
Get a fast car, I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal, maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better, starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. Yeah, with the bottle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said, somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights day out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. Had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. We go cruise and entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. Now work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast it felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. Had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. I got a job that pays all our bills. Instead of drinking late at the bar, see more your friends than you do your kids. I'd always hope for better. Thought maybe together you and me'd find it. I got no plans, I ain't going nowhere. Take your fast car and keep on driving. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so you can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way.
John Tagg from New Musical Express wrote, "Fast Car is a well-expressed lament, a keenly felt depiction of the impossibility of escape, rendered tastefully and gracefully." You bet. The next and final song in today's timepieces was released in October 1988 as the third and final single from that brilliant debut album. This song sees a change in tone for the album as it's more focused as a love song than social commentary. In this, Tracy tells her lover that all she needs to do is to treat her well, to say sorry and to love her, then everything will be okay. Here's the album version of the Baby Can I Hold You Tonight.
Sorry is all that you can say. Years gone by and still like forgive me, forgive me. But you can say, baby, baby, can I hold you tonight? Baby, if I told you the right words, ooh, at the right time, you'd be mine. I love you. It's all that you can say. Years gone by and still words don't come easily. Like I love you, I love you. But you can say, baby, baby, can I hold you tonight? Baby, if I told you the right words, ooh, at the right time, you'd be mine. Baby, can I hold you tonight? Baby, if I told you the right words, ooh, at the right time, you'd be mine. You'd be mine. You'd be mine.
A beautiful ballad, you'd have to agree. Listeners, take the time to rediscover this brilliant album, Tracy Chapman. Not only will it be worth every listening moment, it'll surely send you heaps and heaps of good vibrations. Thank you for tuning in. Over to you, Mary.
Thank you, Steve. What's that I hear? Prepare to be tantalized trivially with our Grand Master, Alan Roberts.
Hello again, it's Alan Roberts back again with another episode of It's Trivial. Are you ready to test those brain cells and see what you know and what your friends know? Let's start with the general knowledge questions. Question 1. Who is Australia's current treasurer? Question 2. How many players are there on a rugby union team? Not including reserves. Question 3. Name the only 2 countries on Earth with an X in their name. Question 4. If you suffer from somnambulism, what do you do in your sleep? And question 5. In which New South Wales town would you find the big potato? And that leads us into our theme round of the week. I've been reading about a book from the 1960s, Let's Talk Strine, in which he invents the character alphabetical order, which of course is alphabetical order in the Australian strine, or Australian. So this week's theme is about alphabetical order. I'll give you a topic or a theme, and you tell me which comes first and last in a list for that topic. First question. Australian Prime Ministers. So who would come first and last in an alphabetical list of Australian Prime Ministers? Question 2. First and last alphabetically in a list of countries. Question 3. First and last in a list of animals according to the Macquarie Dictionary. Question 4. What would come first and last in a list of books of the Bible, both New and Old Testaments? And question 5. Who would come first and last in a list of Santa's reindeer? Stay tuned to the end of the show and we'll have the answers for you.
Thank you, Alan. Ponder those questions, listeners, and we'll be back with the answers at the end of the show. Earlier in the show, we heard Tracy Chapman singing about a revolution, which reminds me that there's another revolution taking place in Australia right now, and it's getting seniors out to have fun in record numbers. So what is this phenomenon, you ask? Well, it has the ridiculous name of pickleball. Let's catch up with Dayne Garnett, Picklmeister extraordinaire. Dayne wants you to join the pickleball revolution.
My name is Dayne Garnett. I have a company called Pickleball Edge. I'm a Pickleball Australia certified coach, and I run the pickleball program at the Marrickville PCYC.
It seems to me that pickleball has become an absolute craze.
Especially since sort of 21-22. I think the figures in 21-22 were something like 12,000 people were playing in Australia. And as of last year, we're up to about 160,000 people. So it's really, really just exploded in popularity. And we're seeing it in popular culture and mentioned in movies and TV as well. So yeah, it's really growing.
Is Australia a bit behind the curve?
It's not unusual for us to be slightly behind the curve, but pickleball came out in the 1960s in America, so it's been around for a long time. It's been in Australia for quite some time as well, but certainly not obviously to this extent. It's just been that last couple of years where we've really had that huge growth in popularity for the sport.
Pickleball came out of the United States, right? Was it created by a couple of brothers?
Yeah, a couple of brothers, a couple of friends in the backyard. The story goes something along the lines of it was school holidays. They were looking for something to entertain the kids. Came up with this weird and wonderful game with badminton and different things they had lying around the place. And that goes to the name as well. There's some conjecture there, but one of the popular stories is that they had a dog called Pickles that used to run around and chase the ball, so hence pickleball.
I wondered about that because the ball certainly doesn't look like a pickle.
No, that's right.
This show, the Good Vibration Show, is a show for seniors by seniors. And so, Dayne, I thought it would be really good for you to come in and talk about, how seniors can access this sport, because this is a sport that really seems almost perfect for seniors.
It absolutely is. And the barrier to entry in pickleball is extremely low. Unlike, we have a lot of people coming from tennis, and certainly they've played tennis in the past and then looking to get back into sporting, back into fitness. And tennis is too high of a mountain to climb to get back in. You don't have the flexibility and the movement. Whereas pickleball, you don't have to move as much. It's much easier on your knees and your joints. So within 5 minutes, you can be having a rally in pickleball, and that's not necessarily the case. And obviously in tennis, where it's a much bigger court. So it's certainly accessible to a lot more people. I
think also the thing I liked about it is because it's an indoor sport. I think there are outdoor courts, but largely it's indoor.
Yeah, definitely in Australia. Yeah. In America, it's predominantly outdoors and with a lesser extent indoors. Obviously in the winter when it's impossible, they play indoors. But here in Australia, especially in Sydney, we play a lot more indoors than we do outdoors. And that's a function of space and availability as well, of course. But yeah, definitely indoors, yeah.
And from my perspective, I love that because I don't want to get completely sizzled in the sun.
No, exactly.
So it's great for, I guess sun safe. It's a sun safe sport. I guess the other thing as a senior myself, because as Dayne knows, I started doing this about a year ago. I've been playing for a year. I like that it's board courts too, right? That's easier on the joints.
It is. It's much easier on joints. The other thing with pickleball is it's great mental exercise and it's a great social game. We're very, very social in pickleball. And, at our sessions at the PCYC, there'll be a lot of discussion going on the sideline, everyone catching up with everyone. And as part of the game, we mix and match who we play with as well. So it's a really social game. You meet a lot of people, and there's a lot of people that are good friends now because of pickleball. I know myself, I have a massive group of friends just through pickleball.
Your pickle friends.
Pickle friends, that's right.
The other thing I enjoyed about it is that it's mostly played as doubles, and you're on a badminton court, so you're not running around like a crazy person.
Right. Yeah, mostly played as doubles. There is some singles, but it's very much the exception rather than the rule. And it can be as competitive as you like. If you just want to get out there and have a really social hit once a week or twice a week, then that's perfectly fine. But if you want to get into it in a competitive way, there's those avenues and options available to you as well. And it's divided into age groups, so if you're 80, you're not going to be playing against someone that's 15. You'll be playing against someone that's 80 as well. So it's really good, really inclusive.
I was also making me think about, you mentioned about how it's good for your mind. Can you expand on that a little bit?
Even just the scoring, people come in and the scoring is quite overwhelming. It's to start, there's certainly a learning curve. And just, in terms of your mind processing the ball, where it's coming to and where you need to be to hit the ball. And it's all just very, very good to keep in tune. So
It's a short game. Like a lot of it's played at the net, and I think it's very good for reflexes. That's what I've noticed.
Yep, definitely for reflexes, all those sorts of things. Absolutely.
Yeah. At the beginning there, you mentioned PCYC. Can you explain what that is?
The Police Citizens Youth Club, they're facilities located around the world, but that are not-for-profits run in the community and with a community focus. So we're lucky enough to have a pickleball program at the Marrickville PCYC. And they're very pro pickleball and very pro senior as well. There's lots of senior programs there.
And in your group, your PCYC Marrickville group, how many seniors, like as a proportion, how many do you have going?
Well, I came into the PCYC midway through last year, and at the time it was predominantly seniors, and it still is mostly seniors. It's a largely senior group. We have got some younger blood injected into the group, which is great because everyone loves to have that sort of variety and social experience as well as play. But it is predominantly a senior group, and it's very, very welcoming. We have people arriving every week for the first time, and everyone embraces them with open arms and shows them, I'm there to show you what happens on court, but everyone else is there to show you what happens socially and to help you out on court as well.
I think the culture of your group in particular is really, really, really nice. I have gone to some other groups that are a little bit more
Sure. Yeah.
structured, I suppose is the way I would put it. And, there's definitely a divide, for the beginners are over here and the advanced people are over there, and they don't mix. They don't mix at all. So.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm not sure that's ideal.
Certainly, the way it's run at Marrickville is that we have a very much inclusive policy, and everyone from beginners through to more advanced players can come and have a hit together, and no one has any issue playing with anyone else, and it's really a nice atmosphere.
Dayne, we've got listeners who are probably going, that sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah.
What should they do or can they do to get involved?
So they can look up the Pickleball Australia website, and there's a list of venues there that are affiliated with Pickleball Australia and run pickleball. Over 500 pickleball venues in Australia now, and more venues popping up all the time. So no matter where you are, there'll be a pickleball venue near you. And if there's not one now, there will be one very soon. A lot of tennis centres are converting some of their courts to pickleball courts. There's even been lawn bowls facilities, especially regional lawn bowls facilities, where the demand's not there anymore for the facilities as they stand, that have been turned into pickleball venues. So there's definitely, all over Australia, there's options.
Any advice for first-timers?
Just grab a paddle, get on the court and have a go. It's really not, though it may seem daunting from the outside, once you get on the court, it's not daunting at all. It's a nice easy sport. The ball is a plastic ball with holes in it, so it doesn't travel fast like a tennis ball. It doesn't bounce away from you. So it's really not as difficult as you might think it'd be. It's quite easy, and you can get on there and have a hit. And as I said, you can be having rallies with other people within 5 minutes easily.
I think, though, one thing I would say to anybody, if I had a friend who was starting it up, I would say warm up, because if you haven't played for a while and you're a senior, you need to warm up. I didn't used to warm up when I played tennis or whatever. I'd just go straight on the court. Now I warm up. I always hydrate. That's the other thing. This is a very sweaty sport, actually.
Yeah, we were playing indoors, and so often there's not a lot of ventilation.
Yeah, you can get up a big sweat, so make sure you bring water along.
And also cool down. All the venues typically have the equipment you need as well, so you don't need to worry about turning up with equipment. They will have paddles and balls, and you can just grab one of those and get on the court and start. So there's nothing stopping you, nothing holding you back.
So, Dayne, in terms of what it would cost for a year, say, roughly, to play pickleball at one of the community courts, what do you think? Yeah,
most sessions are between say $10 and $20, depending on the time of day. Obviously, night times are often more expensive because the courts are at a premium. But I know that the sessions at the local facility here, the PCYC, are about $10 for a session. And that's for 2.5 hours. So it's very reasonable.
And they're providing you with the courts, the paddles, the balls, the nets, the whole shebang. So I think that's a good
right.
thing. Yeah, and then if you do buy a paddle, they range in price, but I would say, I think mine was like $100.
Yeah, a good sort of starter to intermediate paddles, $100 to $150.
Yeah. And Dayne, you're also a coach. So can you talk a little bit about that? And, like say a person wants to maybe even do some lessons before they go out on the court.
Which is a great idea. And a lot of venues have intro to pickleball classes or sessions. So that's a great place to start. If your venue has that, then definitely attend one of those. There'll be someone there that will guide you through the rules and general play and get you on court to have a bit of a hit to get started. So that's a great place to start. And if you're looking to go beyond that sort of intro level and you're looking to get some more coaching, then there are a growing number of coaches around Australia that are Pickleball Australia certified. That's a good place to start. That's also on the Pickleball Australia website under coaches. And you'll find them at a lot of the venues as well.
Dayne, thank you so much for coming in and talking to us about the wonderful world of pickleball.
It is the wonderful world of pickleball.
If you want to get swept up by the power of pickleball, you'll find the links to it on our Facebook page. Are you still waiting for the other trivia shoe to drop? Don't touch that dial, my friends, because we have the answers to the big questions. Alan, show us the light.
And here we are back again with the answers to today's show. Firstly, we had the general knowledge round. Question 1, Australia's current treasurer is Jim Chalmers. Question 2, there are 15 players on a rugby union team. Question 3, the two countries with an X in their name are Mexico and Luxembourg. Question 4, if you suffer from somnambulism, you walk in your sleep. And question 5, you would find the big potato in Robertson in New South Wales. And then we had our alphabetical listings theme round. First question, Australian Prime Ministers. First and last on an alphabetical listing would be Tony Abbott and Gough Whitlam. Question 2, countries, and the first and last would be Afghanistan and Zimbabwe. Question 3, animals in the Macquarie Dictionary. You would have the aardvark first and the zebra last. And question 4, books of the Bible. That would be Acts and Zephaniah. And question 5, Santa's reindeer. Leading the pack alphabetically would be Blitzen, and bringing up the rear would be Vixen. So how'd you go with our quiz today? Join us again next week and we'll have some more questions to test your brain power and your memory. This is Trivial, signing off for another week. See you soon.
Thank you, Alan. How did you go with those, listeners? That's our show for this week. We would love it if you would like and follow our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/The Good Vibration Show. Thank you to Dayne Garnett of the Pickleball Edge. Also thanks to Steve Ferreira with the music of Tracy Chapman, Alan Roberts, host of It's Trivial, and me, your host, Mary Labrie. We are very grateful to the Inner West Council for supporting our show. And remember, when it comes to good vibrations, take them in and send them out.
Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Said I don't want to leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind.